Thing you've learned before. It's not like long division where you've done it before in grammar school. It's different, but it's very easy. You just got to stick with me. Okay? First step, and write that up here, step 1, check for missing powers. Missing powers. What do you think I mean by powers? Exponents. Good. So what you're going to do first is just look at this, what we're dividing, the bigger one, and see if we skip any powers. Okay, what's the exponent here? What's the exponent here? 0. No letters, right? Say it again.
3, 2, 1.
Did we skip any? No. So we've already checked for that. I'll show you where one does skip. Look at number 2. It goes from 4 to what? So it skips what power? I want you to put a 0 where that 3 power would go. And then it goes from 2 to what? 2 to 0. So it skips what power? Put a 0 here. So I'm going to say it again. 4, we skip 3. 2, we skip 1, we have 0. So that's what I mean by check for missing powers. Alright, step 2. Take divisor, and when I say divisor, the one I'm talking about is the little one, the one we're dividing by. Okay, take divisor, set equal to 0 to solve for x. After you have done that, you're ready to set up long division, or excuse me, synthetic division. All right, what's my divisor in number 1? Set it equal to 0. And when we solve for x, we'll get x equals what? 4. Good. Because you have to add it over to both sides. This number is what's going to go on the outside of your box that you're going to draw. How did I get 4? I set what equal to 0? Yes, to the divisor. Okay. The numbers that go up here are going to be your coefficients of this. Not your powers, but your coefficients, okay? So what's my first coefficient? 2. Good. What's my next one? Negative 13. Don't forget the negative goes with it. Next one? 26. Last one? Good. Always put under the last number a box. This is called your remainder box. Your remainder. Alright, anything above this line, the horizontal line, you're going to add together. So put add above it. So you remember, anything above the line, you're going to add together. Anything under the line, down here, you're going to multiply by this number, 4. Multiply by this number. So anything above the line, add together. Anything below it, multiply by 4. First thing you're always going to do every single time is bring this number down, the first one underneath the line. Alright, 2 is underneath the line, so we're going to do what with it? And what's 2 times 4? That goes here. 8's above the line, so we're going to do what? Add it to negative 13. So what's negative 13 plus 8? Good. Negative 5's underlined, so we are going to by, which makes, and then we're going to do what? Add them. So that makes 6. 6 times 4. What's my remainder? Good. Now we just have to write our answer. Our answer is dealing with these numbers. These are our coefficients of our answer. Okay? So we'll write 2. That's our first one. And it's going to be x to 1 less power than the greatest one right here. So 1 less than 3 squared. So we'll have 2x squared minus 5x, you just go in order from here, plus 6. That's it. It is. The only hard part about synthetic is remembering when to skip powers, which we're going to get to. But any question about this? Again, the squared came from 1 less than this, and you just go in order. Everybody good? Yes.
Do you always subtract 1 twice from the other?
Yes, always. Darrell. Kaylee, knock on his desk. You better keep your head up. Don't want to miss this. Alright. What do I do first? I've already checked for missing powers.
No, the G minus 2.
Yes. G minus 2 equal to 0. So what is G? 2. And that goes on the outside of my box. Alright, what's my first coefficient? 1. First power here, or first number in front is 1. Alright, we skipped the power of 3, so guess what we put in its spot?
0.
A 0. What's my next coefficient?
-3.
Next.
0.
Next. Good. Everybody see where we got those numbers? They're the coefficients up here. We just got to put a 0 everywhere we skip. Put your remainder box. Alright, what do I do first?
Add on the line.
Say it again, Cody. Good. Bring down 1. Always bring down that first. Alright, it's under the line, so we're going to do what with it? So what goes here? And we're going to do what with these? So, add them. So they'll be what? Good. Alright. What goes next? 4. Good. Got to do 2 times 2 is 4. We do what with these? So we have here 2. Got to multiply. What here? What is it? 2. We do what with this 2? Multiply it. So what goes here? What's our remainder? -14. Good. Y'all like this way better? Okay. We just got to write our answer now. So these are our coefficients. So tell me the first thing I'm going to write.
1G to the third.
Good. Go ahead.
Minus.
Not minus.
Plus 2G.
2G. Good. Go ahead. Plus. Alright, and the remainder you write it the same way you did as when we did long division. So it's -14 over what? G minus 2. Very good. Where did I get this 3 from? Yes. And then the other ones you just go in order. So 3, 2, 1, 0, remainder. Everybody good?
Why would you square
From after you subtract 1 from here, you just go in order. So the next one is just going to be 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1, and so forth. Any other questions? I want you to skip 3 and do 4 on your own. Try 4 on your own. And I'll explain why in a second. Make sure you don't forget to check for missing powers.
So that's, but this one goes from 4 to, so it stays 3. Then from 2 to 0, so it stays 1. So like on this one, counting the 4, it skips to 0 right there. Because there's supposed to be a BT second house in the right? That's from 3, 6, 2, and then 1, 0. So when you're writing the coefficients like 6, so when the 0, it comes down below. Yeah, 3 and 5 are different.
I think I did this wrong. What is it?
Alright, we're going to start going over this one. First of all, Michael, are we missing any powers?
Yes, ma'am.
Which one?
D to the square.
Yes, it goes from 4 to 3. It's missing the 2. And then we go 1 to 0. Did everybody notice that? Okay, so what do I do next? Good. So B is what? Very good. Alright, Emily, tell me my coefficients that go up here. Go ahead. Good. Alright, Daryl, what do I start by doing after this?
Wait,
Go ahead.
did you get that 2 from?
Setting this equal to 0. Then we got to add this over to solve for B. What do I do next?
You write the number, the exponent numbers
Mm-mm.
from the
Help them out, somebody. Bring down the 6. Alright, now I'm going to go down the line. Alright, Cordell, what goes here? 12. Good. Lucas? Good. And y'all stop me if y'all have a question about where a number comes from, okay? Alright, Summer? Good. Tristan? Good. Brayden? Good. Alright, Angel? 20 what now? Good. Alright, Jillian right here? 56. Okay. And then what's our remainder? Perfect. Okay. Now we just have to write our answer. So, Daniel, tell me the first thing to write.
63.
Good. Alright. Gracie, next one. Very good. Cody, next one.
8B.
Good. Victoria, next one.
28.
Good. And Malachi. Perfect. Alright. How do y'all feel about synthetic? Okay. Number 3 and number 5 are different than the ones we've been doing. Can somebody tell me why? I heard a bunch of
The X and the B.
yeah, the divisor has a 3 out front. Notice that the rest of them we did only have a 1 out front. Okay? So, you will not need this until pre-cal, if you're going to take pre-cal, so I'm not going to get into ones like this. So, on your quiz, I think what I'm going to do is let you pick which one you want to do, synthetic or long division. But if it's like this, you need to do long division, if there's a number out front. Okay? So, I want you to write long division, and then put Y. There's a 3 out in front. So on your quiz, you'll get to pick, but if it's like this, you'll need to do long division. Yes.
On our test, will we get to pick or we need to do both?
Yeah, you can pick.
Okay.
Okay. For this one, again, long division because of the 3 out front. All right. I gave you a sheet